Wow, look at the grass blowing. I haven't been over here in a long time. So pretty. Foxtails. Lots of foxtails. It's pretty though when you see a lot of them at the same time. Can you guys see that? The foxtails blowing in the wind. Very interesting. Alright guys, it is about 8:45 and it is Saturday morning and we're walking. A couple of games going on over there. Sorry, I got a broken nail or a chipped nail. So we're just walking to the little store. We got a market, the junior market down on Lassen and Sepulveda. Get my little bag. Oh, they got the street blocked up. I wonder why. Find out what's in here. It's making so much noise. So yeah, we're just gonna be getting our little walk on. I've been watching Little House on the Prairie, and I have to say, it's a bit of a trip. Because this is stuff that supposedly took place in the 1800s. And, well, I'm kind of thinking to myself, what would it be like to have lived back then? So they had to hunt their own food. Because to see the mercantile, I don't know if the mercantile, which is where Harriet and Nels Olson, they own that. And that's where they work. And get something up the brim of my eye. And so they sold all of the goods that, Charles and Mary, Charles and Caroline. So there's Charles, he's the farmer. There's Caroline, that's Charles's wife. There's Mary, their oldest daughter. Laura, who's the middle daughter. And Carrie, who is the little daughter, the baby. Very interesting. I wish I had a lot of people to walk with me. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I've walked with a group of people before. Nothing very exciting about it. They talked and I walked, tried to join in the conversation. But that was when I first started walking, and I really didn't want to. Where is she going? Oh, have mercy. I remember when Brittany was a baby and her father were going to make hamburgers. And so he was holding her while he was making the hamburger, and she was helping him while he was holding her. And then it came time to put the hamburger in the skillet. And I guess Brittany was, at that time, respectful of fire. And so he gave her the burger to put in the skillet. And I guess she didn't have much trust in him, because she threw the skillet, threw the hamburger before he could even get to the skillet. So the hamburger was half in the skillet and half out. Funny. I don't know why I'm walking so fast. Oh look, there's another baseball game. Can you guys see that? The guys are rounding up to get ready for their game. Catch the next light. That way I'll put some room in between me and those ladies. Yep, they're getting ready. Looks like fun. Well, I hope these people are not going in the same direction as me. Well, at least you got the dogs. So, anyway, uh, back to the little house on the prairie. And wow, look at the grass blowing. I haven't been over here in a long time. So pretty. Foxtails. Lots of foxtails. It's pretty though when you see a lot of them at the same time. Can you guys see that? The foxtails blowing in the wind. Very interesting. Very pretty too. So let's see. We had the Ingalls family, which is Charles, Carolyn, Mary, Laura, and Carrie Ingalls. And then the Olsons. I told you they own the Mercantile. And oh, there's Mr. Edwards. What's his name? Elijah? Can't remember. But his last name is Edwards. Coming up on some people right now. One thing I definitely needed to pay attention to. Good morning. One thing I wanted to pay attention to was the fact that all of these people had moved into their little places of residence. They either built them or, you know, they bought them. And I actually think that, you know, that's building. I don't know how to build, but Charles's house looks really nice, and it's got an upstairs to it. So that's something. Oh, look, a house for sale. Robert Cortez, Park Regency, real estate company. And this one's for sale. 500, Jesus, that's $500,000. Wow, 4 bedrooms. And then this one, which doesn't look like it's for sale at all. So this is the freeway underpass. So under here, you get to talk real loud. Not real loud, but you know, it echoes under here. Echo! So that's not too bad. I can see some people walking ahead, but I can't tell if they're walking towards me or away from me. This is also the way I walk to go to the tree shop, but we're not going to the tree shop today. So yeah, okay, so we got Mr. Edwards, which is Charles's best friend, and then we got let's see, who else? Mr. Hanson, he owns the mill, and that's where Charles works during the day. Well, the Olsons have 2 kids. I forgot to tell you about them. One is Nellie. She's the oldest. And the other one is Willie. And he's next to her. Funny thing though, both Willie and Nellie are bad ass kids. Yeah, they're bad. Yeah, so I don't know if this is some people that live where I live or what, but they are walking in the same direction. We're gonna walk back slower. I don't know how long this took. 15 minutes, that's not bad. Because it was 8:45 when I first said something to y'all. And I done caught up to these slow walking folks. Walking the street here. Oh, I didn't take my medicine today. No, I forgot I had candy. Can't believe that. I don't see nobody in here, I know. Because I don't want to walk back with nobody. Good morning, neighbor. I'm well, how are you? I'll stick away. Yeah, when I walk a long distance, I like to have a stick with me. Sometimes I see coyotes, and I'm scared of them. All right, let's see here. We're gonna get some Chardonnay Moscato. I don't see Chablis. Let's see. You have any Chablis? The Livingston? Do you have any more? I don't see any. Let's see. Okay. Maybe. Chardonnay. I don't know. Let's try this. I've never had this before. Pinot. Well, let's try the Chardonnay. I've had it before. Okay. I didn't see the Chablis, but I've had this before. I'm gonna try some of that. No, I'm gonna carry it in my backpack. Oh. and cheese, potatoes. Have to get 3. $13.33. There we go. And there's my height. Make me feel good. Oh, okay. Yes, please. Okay, thank you. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had to buy my stuff. Okay, let's see. So I should be back before 9:30, which would be fine with me. Now I still have, no, don't discard. I still got time going on my phone. Now, what I want to do, I want to make sure that I'm not printing, but that I'm recording. Good morning. You too, thank you. Nice day for a walk too. Really. Good morning. Just not finding my phone. I mean my camera. It's getting on my nerves. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's hope it recorded. How about that? So this takes about, I guess, 30 minutes. I was trying to think of some more people. Oh, Doc Baker. Dr. Baker is the town doctor. Wow. I usually stop and wait a bit, but I don't know. Being in a liquor store, I thought that my legs would get enough rest. Maybe if I don't walk as fast. Almost there now. I was thinking about when my sister came to visit, and she wanted me to walk with her to get a pack of cigarettes. And so I went with her, but I really didn't want to. Robert Cortez. This is a pretty little house too. Wow. Wow. I don't know, sometimes I wonder what kind of neighborhood I really live in. It's Friday, well, Saturday morning. And ain't no telling what you see coming out of the woodwork and out of the bushes from Friday night. Sorry guys, I'm walking a little fast. I don't mean to. I think my body has a, you know, they talk about fight or flight. And I think my body uses that mechanism. Because when I see something that doesn't make sense to me, I start walking fast. I think these people fixed broken cars. Every time I come by here, there's a wrecked car. Before it was a truck, sat there for a long time. I think I'm gonna wait for the next light. Give my legs a little rest. back of the next one. Trying to park. When we first walked up here, she's still trying to park that truck. Dang. I was just thinking about this time I had bought a new car. Well, it wasn't new. It was new to me. But it was an Aspire. That was the name of the car. And it was a Ford. And I remember because I just saw one across the street here. This one is pink. I'm walking to the pole. That one is pink. Can't see it that good, but yeah, I remember the month I bought that car, I lost my job. That was so terrible. Needless to say, I ended up losing the car because I couldn't pay for it. It was terrible. It was a terrible, terrible thing. They need to put more trees back. They're digging up trees, but they're not putting anything back, which is terrible. Took one from there too. Bunch of weeds growing back. Get a little shade action. Oh boy. Okay, good. I think I might have to raise my feet up on my legs because I got this sore on my legs, and I looked it up online and it said that it might be venereal ulcer, something like that. Oh, these people are going to the baseball game. come back. Butterflies, lots of butterflies. All right, we are back. This is the home stretch, y'all. Well, not yet. Y'all know how I do. That was a dead mouse. Oh my goodness. No parking on streets. Okay. Chardonnay, which I'm going to drink less of because it's so bitter. Ugh. Alright guys, now we're going to home stretch. Home stretch, home stretch. And I said we'd be back by 9:30. So a little bit over 30 minutes, but at least we got our walk. How cute! I'm just standing here watching the game. Y'all don't want to watch this, do you? I want to see somebody hit the ball. Come on, hit it. They put the tree right in front where I can't see nothing. Well, right in the front of the pitcher's mound. They didn't put the tree there. The tree just grew there. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.